Spurs to the playoffs. Brew, what is Wemby's floor and what is his ceiling?
The floor is like Greg Oden. He's injured,
unfortunately,
and is not able to play. I mean, if you want to throw in Zion, that wouldn't be the floor of Zion. But, if it's that type of situation where he just can't stay healthy. But Greg Oden would be the best.
Before you give your ceiling, can I just one quick follow-up on the floor? Yeah. What's his floor if he's healthy? Have you thought of it?
No, I didn't really think of it that way because I think he's
like if
good.
he's healthy, like a floor, you think he's a multi-time All-Star even as long as he's healthy.
If he's healthy, it's possible he could be a Sean Bradley and just not that good, but I don't see that.
Gotcha.
What I'm going to say, so mainly my floor answer is Oden. If the ceiling, there is none.
Okay.
Ceiling is GOAT. I mean, seriously.
GOAT?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the ceiling. Like, is it possible? Yes.
Okay.
If what we've heard about him is, you saying it's not possible.
No, go ahead.
He's 7'5".
He is.
He can handle the basketball. He shoots it okay, but he's got a form and looks like he's going to shoot it better.
Right.
He can defend. He's 19 years old, was the MVP of the French league. And I know that might not be the top level European league, but he's still playing against grown men.
That's right.
And dominated offensively, led the league in scoring and defensively. He's going to a great organization where he's got a great coach. They know how to handle not only stars, but international stars. He's learned at the feet. Would he play for teams owned by Boris Diaw, Tony Parker? Like, he's been exposed to great pro players who've handled themselves professionally. Like, and I'm not saying I think he's going to be the GOAT.
No, I get that.
Or that he's going,
but you're saying
I'm just
that's
saying
the ceiling.
That's
you're
the
saying
ceiling.
that's the ceiling. Okay, so
That's
here's
pretty good. You convinced me.
He's better than Luka, Giannis, and Jokic were at this stage. And look at how great they became.
By the way, I don't think has a better European resume than Luka did. For the record, I know Luka went third in the draft. I thought it was crazy at the time. Luka won MVP of a far tougher league and won championships. So I disagree with you on that, but he is a better prospect because he's 7'5". I don't think he's more, so I get that part of it. So I worry that we in the media are setting this kid up to be a disappointment even if he's a Hall of Famer. And I hate that. So this is when we talked about it a month ago, and you got, I think, misaggregated by the public when you weren't saying you'll be disappointed in him if he's only Akeem.
I'm
but
just
what
saying
you were saying was the lottery night when they say within 3 years he could be the best offensive and defensive player ever, or I'm sorry, in the league, and he's far better prospect than LeBron. They are setting
best
up
best prospect in American
Oh, that's right.
History.
Better prospect.
So
than Tiger Woods.
if that's what it is,
and Tiger Woods, 3 years old, hitting putts on the Ed Sullivan show. This guy's a better prospect. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Point is, you were saying that is setting him up for failure. So I did, and this is, again, my list, so you might take some issue with it. I think you'll agree with it mostly. The best players to be drafted number one since Shaq, okay? From Shaq to now, there's the list, okay? My question for you guys is this. More likely, Duncan or Yao? More likely. What do you think is the fair? Because I don't think
taking health out of it.
No, I'm saying no. Because what happened to Yao?
Assuming, okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
assuming he'll be healthy. I think if you ask me to project what I think he'll have a Tim Duncan type career. If you ask me to project.
Multiple MVPs and multiple championships.
All-time great player.
Yeah. So if he's healthy, I don't know if we can throw that list back up there. If he's healthy, when we do this list again in 15 years or whatever, you think it's on the board that Shaq or Duncan have moved back to spot?
Yes. I think it's on the board that he will be the GOAT.
What's up, Wilds?
It's a long contract for me. 15 years.
Okay. All right. That's
like you don't think GOAT is on the board. It's a possibility. I mean, we haven't seen it.
No. Do I think it is more of a possibility than any player that you'd be like, well, anything's possible type of thing, that he finishes as a top three guy, better than Kareem, Jordan, and LeBron, because there's three guys I think who are at least in the GOAT argument? No, I don't. I don't think that's likely.
Dick,
I don't think that's.
I'm not asking you if it's likely. Because I wouldn't say, like, Scoot Henderson might be a great player. It's not, GOAT is not his ceiling. Or I don't know who you could name of the last 20 years. The only guy
Giannis?
I thought GOAT Well, going into the draft, the only
okay.
guy I thought GOAT was a possibility for was LeBron. So I don't just throw this out willy-nilly.
No,
he's
I
a
don't
great
think
player.
you
Who
are.
knows what it be? But I'm just saying with these accolades, I don't see how the ceiling can't be like we've never seen anything like never.
What if I reverse engineered it as like a creative writing exercise? I was like, hey, let's say we needed to design a player who had GOAT potential.
Yeah, I wouldn't design this body.
You wouldn't design a guy who was 7'5"?
No, because I know.
And was playing for
okay, so
Greg
hold up.
Popovich?
So this is where, and again, I am not anti-Wemby, but and his form does look amazing.
Right, he does. It looks like he'll improve.
Right,
You're
I mean,
too tall.
I'm saying the shoot threes thing is a bit of a projection. It's 29% at the moment, but he's 7'5" and the form looks good. But I'm saying that tall and that skinny is not. If I were designing a prospect, you'd probably design as far as body type for the NBA, LeBron. Like tall enough to never be too short, strong enough, durable, all of that. So this is way better than the alternative, obviously. But this is when I saw them doing those exercises on his feet.
But smart.
And I said that is smart, but also concerning. That is smart that they are trying to be proactive.
I was going to say,
but
I think it's
also
more precaution than
yes,
his feet
but
are
there's
jacked up.
but there's a reason
worried
like
about it
Scoot's
already.
not doing that, right? Because they have no reason to think. And so I think that we are putting a little too much at this kid's feet, no pun intended. Like I think if he comes out and is Anthony Davis, is basketball reference page, people say he was a massive failure, and I think that's unfair.
Let me ask this, because I feel some personal stuff here. Would you like him not to be the GOAT?
No.
Do you have a problem with him being? Because as much as I like Michael Jordan, I would love this kid to come out and be the best player we've ever seen.
I would
be absolutely as good as the projections.
No, if you think this is like trying to like reverse engineer LeBron protectionism, that's not it at all.
But you don't even think GOAT is on the board? Like, give me one reason other than he might get hurt that GOAT isn't on the board.
Well, I mean, I guess that to me is
a possibility.
No, sure. It's not so much that I'm trying to say it's not on the board. It's what I'm trying to say is I feel like the fact that it is being discussed as if it is a very real possibility, not somewhere on the far range of outcomes, but like, hey, if this kid stays healthy, he's going to be one of the 10 greatest players ever, and not 10 best players in the league, 10 greatest players ever, and, a 25% chance to be the greatest player of all time.
LeBron had that kind of hype.
Sports Illustrated.
LeBron had that kind of hype.
Yeah, I don't.
And lived up to it.
Got it. But I have more concerns about him than I would have.
We got to get to this. Okay. We thought pick number 2 was assuredly Scoot Henderson, but Vegas now has Alabama's Brandon Miller going to Charlotte. Miller was asked about the GOAT conversation overall, and here's what he said, Brew. Take a listen.
I mean, look, correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
He's obviously saying his favorite player is Paul George.
Correct.
If he were saying that Paul George is actually the GOAT, that would make me not draft him. I'm saying, like, Paul George is the GOAT?
No, you had it right the first time.
It's his favorite player. I'm cool with that. That's fine.
I do not think that he's my GOAT means my favorite.
Okay.
I think that.
He should have said that, though.
That is,
my
GOAT
favorite.
is a movable term depending on how old you are.
Can I pull the curtain back on how this happened? This is where the audience thinks we're joking about, like maybe Brew technically does follow Wilds, but he's muted him or something. Because Wilds tweeted out this clip and a whole thought process on it on what GOAT means to different people of different ages 2 hours ago. And then we talked, we were like, should we not even tell Brew it's in the show and have him live react to that this guy called him?
Brew sits up.
What is your handle? Okay, I'm gonna follow you now. Yes, I'm doing it now. DES. Okay. Yeah, I did put WILDS. It's EE in there.
Coming up after the break.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.